Welcome to Techstination. Joining us is Marc Bakos, co-founder of a company called Cleanfeed. Thanks for joining us, Marc.
No worries, Fred. Thanks for having me.
Well, we're using Cleanfeed, but I'm going to let you tell our audience what this is all about.
Sure. So Cleanfeed enables anyone to connect to anyone in the highest possible quality over the internet. So just using a browser like Chrome, for example, you can connect to, well, friends, other broadcasters, podcasters, and even voiceovers. Really, the possibilities are limitless. So it is a great platform to get high quality audio from one place to another.
How did this come about?
Well, funnily enough, I found a piece of open source software that my friend or co-founder Marc created, and I thought this is working quite well for the Linux platform he developed it on, and I thought we should bring this to more people than just Linux users, and that's where it sort of all began, really.
And we should tell people we are not in the same location. In fact, we're not even in the same country speaking right now. And it sounds as if we're in the same room.
Correct. And that's exactly what we wanted to do. Our backgrounds are broadcasting backgrounds. We work for commercial radio stations in the UK. And so we really created, as simple as the interface is, we really created Cleanfeed for professional broadcasters. But using those techniques, it's really allowed us to expand the types of users that are using the platform.
What should consumers, maybe even families, know about how they might be able to take advantage and use this? The basic version is free, but they do need to make sure they've got, I guess, some add-on equipment for their computers.
Correct. And because it's a broadcast tool, it does mean that sending high quality audio comes with some limitations, but not such bad limitations. So as long as you have a good headset at the bare minimum, then you should be able to take advantage of the high quality audio that our platform allows you to transmit and receive.
And unlike some other platforms, this is audio only. You're
Correct.
using what we would call the bandwidth, I guess, to give us the best quality sound.
That's completely correct. And we do also have a range of worldwide servers that do help, even in the most extreme firewalled environments, to get the connections made. That's been our number one priority, as we have some users behind very, very strict firewalls and who really do want to use the system. And that all makes it possible. It's all seamless and all behind the scenes.
Simple explanation about what's going on, how this works, why it works.
So how it works is it's used in the Chrome browser. That's been our foundation since the very beginning. And it's taking quite literally the input you have on your machine. So if you have just a built-in audio device, it takes that as your source input. If you're using a professional sound card, you can actually pick which input you'd like to use from that sound card. And it's quite simply, or almost in a nutshell, takes that audio and flings it across the internet in pretty much near real time to whichever guests or contributors you want to connect to. And likewise, on the other end, we have a more simplified interface for your guests who can then select their microphone and obviously pushes back their audio into your view. On your studio session. So it makes connecting very easy. It makes using any device in your any device in your arsenal quite easy, and it also allows you to connect to more than one person as well, which is really fantastic.
So for consumers, unlike the professional broadcasters or podcasters, they could have family members join in, and only one person really needs to sign up for an account, which, as we said, is free. Step us through how this all comes together, what the process is.
Sure. So if you want to create a session for family members, let's say, and you're all based around the world, you would create a free account. You would set up your device on your studio session. You would then go ahead and connect and invite your family members by email. We have a very simple interface. We just put in their email address, and Your family members will get an email at their side. They'll click connect and be dropped straight into the session. Cleanfeed really has there is an upper limit on how many people can connect. But for families and quick discussions, all in very high quality, and it becomes very possible now to do that.
Really interesting. And there is a professional version of the software. What's the difference?
So whilst the free version doesn't have any limitations, we don't limit how many people can connect up, and we don't limit the audio quality in any sort of arbitrary amounts. The Pro version just allows more features. So for things like playing local audio clips straight from the interface, or having a multi-track recording, that's going to be a professional feature as well. There's a range of Pro features that in our background as broadcasters has been really useful for those types of users. But really the free version is probably really suitable for a lot of people that just want to make that really basic connection in high quality. That's been our aim all along, really.
So for more info and to give this a try, where do folks go?
Very easily, just go to cleanfeed.net and just hit the sign up button on the top right, and off you go. It couldn't be easier.
And as we said, the basic version is free at cleanfeed.net. Marc Bakos, thank you for taking the time with us.
Thanks very much.
Now this. Innovation. Hi, I'm Fred Fishkin, and I've been covering consumer technology for a long time, and it takes a lot to impress me. That's why I'm excited to tell you about the latest way to enjoy cooking in the great outdoors from my friend Patrick Sherwin and his great team at GoSun Stove. What if you could harness the sun to cook your meals anywhere you go, day or night? The GoSun Fusion arrives this summer using the company's tried and true reflectors and a solar vacuum tube to get you cooking without the mess of charcoal, heavy propane tanks, or smoke. And with an optional solar panel and battery storage, and the ability to plug in at home or on the road, you really can use the GoSun Fusion to cook anytime and anywhere. Want to learn more? Head to gosun.co and use the code Techstination to save 10%. That's gosun.co.